So I just got Chewy out. We're gonna get him warmed up a little bit. He's fresh. This horse is still a little bit green, so I'm really careful on how I come out. Everything is quiet and easy. Right there, he stepped his foot forward. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it right now. I'm just gonna ask him to move his feet a little. Like I said, he just came out. I haven't really started just yet. This horse is really sensitive, so I can't do a lot of really aggressive work off the beginning, or I spend the entire practice time trying to get his attention back. His back feet set immediately. Oops, there he moved. Whoa, he's just showing his greenness a little. I'm gonna set the back foot. Whoa, no. Whoa. As you can see, he's still a little green. I let him find the setup. This horse I have to actually pet and give him some encouragement in the beginning, just to kind of affirm for him that he did the right thing. He's where he should be. This one's in the ranch showmanship, and it naturally likes to have its head a little bit higher like this, so I'm not gonna do anything about that. You can see he's a little laggy there walking off. Just gonna give him a chance to warm up. I know that I don't come out right away and just hop right to things. And he is shown by an amateur it's his first year doing this. And sometimes we get this horse woken up a little bit too much, and can be a little bit of a struggle because he's super feely. And so I'm real careful on how much horse I wake up. In the showmanship, there's a lot of horses that you can't pet or don't need to be pet. And as a rule, I don't pet them. This horse is kind of an exception for that. That was my fault. I bumped him as I came around. But I'm just spending my time kind of just warming up, getting him off this chain. So if he drags behind me and hits that chain, I'm gonna push him forward again. And so here, I'm gonna push. When he gets back up in position, he gives himself slack off that chain. So he stopped a little poorly there. We have to practice the setup from every kind of stop and position. Ooh. I'm gonna take it. Like I said, this horse is green. This is not going to be perfect. He's still in the stage of set the back feet, set the front feet, roll on. We're not after perfection just yet. Ooh. Good. I step back. His reward is to stand there for a minute. I'm gonna make sure I can cross to both sides. Ooh. Okay, he stepped forward, I step back in to fix it. Reset. Ooh. Step back. Come back around. This horse gets a little frazzled on the crossover, as you can see there. I step back in to fix it. Whoa, step back away. Here I'm gonna pet him because that's what this horse needs. I give him a minute. He's a little distracted by stuff set up. I don't make it a big deal. Sure, I can go to both sides. Okay, I'm gonna ask him to step off. A little draggy right there. I'm gonna make him find a release up off the front of that chain. Ooh. So right there, he's late, moving that shoulder for me. Pull that back end over. There we go. He slid it just a little bit. Ooh, good. I don't immediately leave the pivot. We're gonna try that again. So when you ride this horse, his left shoulder sticks out under saddle. And so any problem the horse has under saddle, you're gonna have under the showmanship chain also. Come forward with the white foot. I'm watching the pivot foot. So he picked it up there. I'm just gonna pull down, make him wait, finish the turn, and let him walk. But that left shoulder is letting him bow that body in a bad direction. And so that's why he's sliding that pivot foot. I'm gonna come back and check again, get him off this chain, get him up there a little bit. Like I said, this horse is really sensitive sometimes. You can wake up too much horse. So we wanna be real careful, not get him too excited for his handler. Oh. Okay. White foot forward, white foot forward. Ooh, good. And so you can see also when he went to stop, he hit the end of that chain and bowed out again. And so I need to make sure with him that we really soften before we come to the finish of that pivot, so we're not hitting the chain and causing him to bow his body off it. Right there. So I'm gonna come down with the chain. There we go. Ooh, better, better. This horse I have to pet. We're gonna go forward again. See, leg coming out. That's his worst kind of characteristic so far. We'll go into the backup. Pretty straight, pretty light off my chain there. He came forward off the chain good. This horse, when he backs, steps to the outside. So I'm gonna recheck that again. So it's right there, he's stepping left. I'm just gonna ask him to kind of think about moving this body around a little bit more. It seems counterintuitive, but horses that will back crooked, sometimes the answer is to tell them to back crooked and then ask them to back straight. So right here, better. Little lazy off my chain here. I'm gonna pull him forward, get him off it. He should stay up with me without having to be drug. My hand is open and is soft. He knows to stay there from the position of my shoulder, not from the position of me pulling on him. Set the white foot first. Whoa. It's all right. He's looking. Whoa. Step back. He is a little wide in the back than I would prefer. Right now, Chewy's at the stage where we're happy for square and level for the moment. Go forward, he moved first. In his pattern tomorrow, he has to walk a small circle to the left. So I'm gonna make sure he stays up here. He can stay up in position, comes up off my chain, and ask him to move out. Ooh. Back up. Oh, I'm actually really happy with that. I'm gonna take his chain off there. This, like I said, he almost actually took a step with his hips going to his left, and normally he takes that step with his hip going to the outside. Straight is what we want, but I'm glad he was thinking in the right direction.